Okay, hello guys, I'm Jay and welcome to Trinity. And yes, it's been quite some time since the last I organized Pokemon TCG Pocket tournaments, and yes, we are back and hope you guys enjoy and participate all of our upcoming tournaments. And the announcement will be on our Team Rocket Hideouts channel, community channel on Facebook and on our Discord as well, and hope you guys support. And yes, this week tournaments, the main prize will be Professor Richard's the handsome uncle. Okay, and yes, let's no further ado and hop into our semi-final where we have Red Gengar versus the King. So let's no further ado and hope you guys enjoy, and let's go Hajime Masho. Okay, so let's go and let's see that what deck they bring in onto the table. So we can see that we have our current tier 1 Mega Altaria, so good go on with the Jirachi. Jirachi 1 energy and it can hit 30 damage to the opponent's Pokemon, which is quite annoying, and seriously it is very good. So let's see that what Red Gengar going to do over here. Okay, so he go on set up with 2 card Chingling with a Darkrai EX. Okay, so no matter how the meta goes, Darkrai EX still is relevant. Okay, so now we have our Lysia. This is one of the staple at the current meta where you can draw a 250 HP Pokemon all over. Okay, so with that he get a Swablu, and he already can evolve into the Mega Altaria EX next turn. Okay, so go on with the Pokeball. Chingling is quite annoying because that it attacks, it will prevent you from using item cards. So, and yes, now there's another staple, Copycat. So basically you can just use out everything and just use Copycat, and we can see that he copy 4 cards from the king and he draw 4 free cards with that. So it is much more useful than Professor Oak at some point. Okay, so now equate energy to the Darkrai EX, hit with the Jirachi, and now Chingling attack with 10, and the king cannot use item cards. Okay, but supporter is still okay. So with that, he can either equip energy to the Swablu to sacrifice the Jirachi, or he can equip to the Jirachi and use the Star Drop to take out the Chingling. So it's basically a choice. Let's see that which method he's going to do. So he evolved into the Mega Altaria. So if he equip energy to the Mega Altaria means he choose to sacrifice the Jirachi. But nope. I think nope. Nope. Is it no? Yes, he equipped to the Jirachi, it means that he's going to take out the Chingling. Okay, and next turn, Darkrai EX will take out the Jirachi. So basically, it's a win-win situation over here. So I take out yours and you take out mine next turn. Okay, so now the king 1 point. So back to the Red Gengar. So it's quite easy. Red Gengar will just equip energy to the Darkrai and hit with 20, and there goes Jirachi. Okay, so he go on with the Professor Research, draw 2. Okay, this is basically not so good because the king can just use the red card to reshuffle the hand. So we can see that currently he still don't have either Rare Candy or the Greninja. Okay, that's the thing. So using Chingling is good because it can prevent it to use the item card. Then he cannot use Rare Candy. Okay, so because that most probably for this kind of deck, they less likely will go for stage 1 cards. Okay, so now it will equip the energy to the Mega Altaria. So go on with the Sabrina. So he either to switch out the Darkrai EX or go with the Froggy. Okay, so both will be the same because if I go for the Darkrai next turn, I already can attack. So nope, he's not going for the Darkrai. So he go on with the Froggy. Okay, go. Jingling noise. So attack with 10. Red Gengar not able to use item card next turn. So with that, Red Gengar cannot use Candy. Okay. So now what? Okay, he go on with the research. So basically that he can equip to the Darkrai and take out the Qingling. But the next turn, 7 King can use item cards. But the problem is that Mega Altaria will need to rely on the bench to maximize its attack. So it equipped with the Froggy. Oh, okay, no, he just retreat. And he's going to use the Qingling to attack to prevent the King from using item cards. Wow, big brain. Okay, not bad, not bad. So go on with another Rocky Helmet. So, but 10. Okay, so basically from here, next turn, if he go on attack with Qingling, the Rocky Helmet will KO it, but it can prevent Red Gengar from using Rare Candy. Okay, so this turn, he can either just use for the Mega Altaria to take out the Qingling, but the next turn, Red Gengar can use item cards. So basically, he will need to think now what to do. Okay, if he maximize for full power, he need at least 3 bench. That's the thing. So, okay, nothing else he can do. He just need to equip energy to the Mega Altaria. So, okay, he step in using the second Qingling, energy attached to it, retreat, and he straight go for the Mega Altaria. Okay, and attack. Okay, now he can basically just hope that Red Gengar doesn't have Rare Candy. Okay, if he has Rare Candy, then the King will be in trouble. Okay, so now go on with the Darkrai. So one more, and then Rare Candy. Okay, this is where the headache starts. Because that now Greninja can hit 20 on the Mega Altaria, leave it with 150 and attach one more energy, 40 damage, plus 80 is 120. It will leave Mega Altaria just with 50. So the next turn, it can basically KO Mega Altaria with 3 points. So now, this is basically quite a checkmate already. So, red card, reshuffle the hand, okay, good, okay, go on with the Copycat, Pokeball, Cyrus, okay, good. So, now go on with the Cyrus, he take out with the Qingling, equip energy, take out the Qingling, okay, and no choice, he will go for the Mega Altaria. If he switch out with the Qingling, then basically it's a win for Red Gengar. Okay, so go on with the Mega Altaria. So now attack with 80. Okay, so 20, 150. Oh, he is attacking the Qingling at the back. Okay, so go on. Attack with 80. It left Mega Altaria with 90 HP. Okay, so basically next turn, just Greninja. He either hit the Qingling or he hit Mega Altaria. Then basically the win goes to Red Gengar. Okay, it's actually quite a checkmate already over here. So if he go on with the research, he can draw one more card, but he cannot take out the Darkrai EX because that 30, 30, 30 plus 40, 130, it is not enough to take out the Darkrai EX. Okay, so even though he get on with the Jirachi, he will still lose the game. So with that, let's hop into our second round. So let's go with the second round. And yes, going on second. So okay, let's see. Okay, this hand actually is much more better, I think. Just that without the Swabu. So go on with the Froggy. So now let's see that what Red Gengar going to do here. So go on with the Pokeball, draw 1. So actually that if just now the king start off first is actually quite benefit because that it will prevent it from using the Pokeball. Okay, so now he has total of 5 cards over here. Okay, use the Pokeball, get 1, and then go on with the Mega Absol EX. Okay, good. And red card to reshuffle the hand. Okay, so 3 card Pokeball, Swablu, and Mars. Okay, so still not bad, still not bad. He got a red card as well. So now go on with the Pokeball and let's see what he gets. He gets a Jirachi. So go on with the Swablu. So actually that he can go for the Jirachi, swap it in, use the Jirachi to take out the Chingling if he wants, because basically his current Chingling is a free retreat. So he either attack the Froggy to take out the Froggy, because the Froggy actually is quite dangerous. Oh, no. He choose to equip energy to the Swablu. Okay, so now 10 damage and no item for Red Gengar. Okay, not bad. So now straight on with the Darkrai. Okay, so 1 energy equipped. So you can see that actually the Red Gengar deck is freaking a control deck. Annoying. So attack with 10 and with that no item card as well for the king. So now another Jirachi, still no Swablu. Okay, so let's see that what he going to do now. Okay, because the Chingling is also very annoying, but the Froggy is quite dangerous. So he going to switch in what? Jirachi. Okay, so equip using the Star Drop, it can immediately take out the Chingling. But still there's a risk because that it might evolve into the Greninja next turn. Okay, so let's see what he's going to do now. So Star Drop, take out the Chingling. Okay, 1 point for the king. So let's see, he going to take out the Mega Absol. Okay, currently Mega Absol don't have any energy equipped to it. That's the problem. Yes, that's the thing. Rare candy. So he can attack 20 and Darkrai 20. Nope, he's taking out the Chingling. Oh, so 1 point for Red Gengar. So that's a very bad thing over here now, because that the king still don't have Mega Altaria over here. So he using the copycat to reshuffle the hand, draw 3, and now Rocky Helmet onto the Mega Absol, and 1 energy attached to it, and end turn, and let's go. Professor Research, that hopefully they can get a Mega Altaria over here, the Chingling and the Pokeball. GG. The luck is not on the king. So he going with a Saber Eye. Okay, not bad. But still, Mega Altaria will be the main focus here. Okay, he really need Mega Altaria over here. If not, he most probably going to lose the next match, because that all the HP actually is below 80 damage. Mega Absol can just swipe them all out. Okay, so he decided to go for the Saber Eye. Okay, 1 energy to it, to the Saber Eye on the Swablu. Okay, he going for the Saber Eye. And just attack. Most probably, because seriously nothing much he can do. So he is not going to attack. Why? Okay, never mind. So draw 2 for the red Gengar. Water Shuriken. He surely be attacking the bench, okay, normal, because that Mega Absol next turn can just take out the Jirachi, confirm. So Dark Claw, Darkness Claw. So hit it, and with that he can see one of the supporter cards, and then there goes the supporter. Copycat is gone, so now he can bet on the Swabu. If he able manage to draw out okay, so summon down the Jirachi. He can just use, he can bet for the last thing. It actually just, okay, so now, okay, go for the Qingling. Okay, so he's not going to use the red card. So reshuffle back and draw 4 and hope for the Mega Absol. So no. That's it. Checkmate for the king, because the next turn he will just attack over it and KO, because he doesn't have any Pokemon that has 80 HP. So basically now he will using the Sing to make Absol sleep. So if he able to flip head and wake up, that's it. Okay, so he's still asleep. So one more chance for the king. Okay, basically one more chance for the king. Basically Swabu sings effective. Go. So Water Shuriken on the Swabu. Attach energy to the Darkrai and hit another 20 on the Swabu. So Rocky Helmet, okay. And Copycat, reshuffle, draw 3. Good. And flip. Tail. Good. But still is no use, because the next turn, no matter how, if he cannot evolve. Okay, Mega Altaria is here. Good, finally. So evolve into the Mega Altaria. Okay, so full bench, he can straight take out. Okay, attach energy to the Saber Eye. 130 onto the Mega Absol. So 10 damage hit to it. Okay, now the problem is 20, 40, 80. Okay, awake. So, no. So, basically now is what, 20, 20. Oh, GG, win already. Second Greninja is here. Basically 20, 20, 20, 60 damage plus an 80. So, 140, just enough to take out the Mega Altaria. But no, two Shuriken onto the Qingling. 1 point and 3 points for Red Gengar, and Red Gengar wins the semi-final. Congratulations, Red Gengar will be advancing to the final with this control deck. Seriously, it's freaking annoying. So hope you guys stay tuned to the other semi-finals video. So thank you for watching.